being imported into the country. I think one of the major reasons that has not been highlighted by the previous speakers is the infrastructure deficit that we have in this country. One is power. The cost of power in Nigeria is very, very high. In fact, it is even non-existent when it comes to the industry. They use generator with a view to the axe. Then with regard to the bill itself, I'm not stricto sensu opposing the second reading of this bill. But what I want to highlight is that what this bill seeks to do is already being performed, one, when it comes to the issue of production of materials for the textile industry, cotton. There is already in existence Bank of Agriculture. Bank of Agriculture was established specifically to support agricultural production. Then when it comes to supporting the industry itself, there is Bank of Industry that is specifically established to support industries and textile industry inclusive. And then when we look at the various interventions that is being made by the Central Bank of Nigeria, we have the Uncle's Borrowers Program. Billions of naira was released by the Central Bank of Nigeria with a view to boosting rice production in Nigeria to the extent that our import of rice has reduced by 90%, and by next year we want to completely ban importation of stop importation of rice into this country. So it cannot necessarily be achieved through by way of law. We can simply pass a resolution here, ask the Central Bank of Nigeria to also apply a program like the Anqua Borrowers Program for the purpose of cotton production, and then also call upon the Bank of Industry, the Bank of Agriculture to design programs that is specifically meant to revive the Bank of Industry, rather than coming out with a law for creating a textile fund. When we say a fund, funds are normally diverted or meant for the social welfare sector, like education, education trust fund. Education is a social program, like the road sector. That's the road fund that we fast. Road is a social program, but when it comes to the textile industry, it is purely business. It is purely business. So therefore, we should, rather than way of passing a law for creating a fund to support the textile industry, we have already existing apparatus that is going to do what this bill seeks to do through the Bank of Agriculture, Bank of Industry, as well as the Central Bank of Nigeria. But I'm not strictly sensu opposing the second reading of this bill. Thank you.